kind of why almost everyone who is like really on the path, like really deep down the path, laughs at everything. Like everything's just really funny because you realize the nonsense of it, like the actual nonsense, the
real nonsense,
action taking place, and how nonsensical it is.
Yeah.
Anyone who's like really far down the path is just laughing their head off at all of it the whole time, because it really is the actual nonsense, and like that's almost like a measuring tool or something of it. If we wanted to have a measurement, is like the funnier or not funnier, the more they see things as funny, just when nothing's going on and they're just genuinely happy and joyous and always doing their best and loving every minute of it. That's it. That's just like you're just loving your neighbor. That means that kid has returned a lot of wallets to old people. they're just yeah, this is great. Here's another wallet. Here, take your, here's the thing you dropped, the coat you dropped, whatever. And like they've just done that a lot, and now they're just in this state of total peace and bliss doing it. That's it. That's all they've done. All of them. That's why they keep saying the same thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing to it.
Yeah. That's all that's all they've done. Yeah. Yeah, so we're writing stories where people have just done a lot of that also. And it's like, to perceive a world where everyone is leaning that way and has been for a long time, and they're aware of it, and they're aware of where they are, and there's none of so many things that come up when divinity is lost, or when that awareness is lost.
Yeah. Really, like, divinity is becoming more and more common sense. We are living in kind of a world where kids born today have access from birth, the internet. By the time they're like 2 or 3 years old, some of them are getting iPads, whatever it is, can search anything. And the crazy thing is there's like all the best spiritual content, like development of wisdom and all this stuff available. It's just there. It's just available at fingertips. And from birth.
Know where to look.
Yeah. Like we've mentioned it before, there's no old people today who had internet when they were born. People born today have internet. All of the good stuff is on the internet. The way people direct themselves by nature is towards goodness unless things interfere or they don't have the availability to do that and the access to it. Now everybody has the access to it if like they're born today. Like the direction everything is going, divinity in the way that we're talking about it, like within the context of our conversation, is going to be common sense. And it is common sense to a lot of people. But it's going to become more and more common sense until just the understanding of where you are and the humor of it and the wonder of it is going to be there. So you're in the party. If you're watching this, you've already joined the party. You're already on the way. But that's the only thing we could tell anybody, like anyone else who is suffering or something. Just be like, you understand where they're coming from. You understand the loopholes and the mess of the world and the chaos and all that of like how somebody can be in the state of suffering, of whatever the person's going through. The only thing that anybody can do is to just point them in the direction of divinity in the context of our conversation.
In the act of real nonsense.
Yeah. And then it will become more and more common sense to just not associate with the ego and pay more attention to the self, the divine, whatever, and love. So all the things we've talked about. That's it. We just keep walking that way, keep cluing others in and giving them hints and whatever to walk that way, and ta-da, suddenly divinity is common sense. Love is common sense.
Little daily reminder videos on this YouTube channel.